Most traders waste hours flipping between candlestick charts and trying to read the latest headline. I don't do that anymore. I built an AI agent that does the analysis for me. I send a stop ticker into my WhatsApp, and within seconds, I get complete trading signal back to buy, to sell, or to hold with entry price, stop loss, and exit targets. In this video, I will show you how to build the exact workflow inside your n8n step by step so you can recreate it for yourself. This workflow can either run on Telegram or WhatsApp. And n8n has a native Telegram node, so it's simple to set up. But since I've already got WhatsApp Business Cloud API set up in my previous tutorial, I will build this workflow using WhatsApp. I will be punching in Tesla as an example. I type TSLA into WhatsApp, and that's the ticker for Tesla. That incoming message is what's triggered the workflow and passes the text body into the rest of this automation. The next step is pulling candlestick data. For that, I created an HTTP request node that connects to the 12 data API. You will need a free account and an API key. And here, I set the URL to api.12data.com/time_series. Then I add parameters. The first parameter is symbol. For that value, I drag the text body from the WhatsApp trigger node, like so. And in doing so, whatever ticker I type into WhatsApp now becomes the symbol. The next parameter is interval. And for the first request, I set it to 1 minute. Then I add output size and set it to 100, which pulls the latest 100 candles. And finally, I add the parameter API key and paste it into my key from 12 data website. When I test the node, I get a list of 1 minute candle, open, high, low, close, and volume. Now I copy this node twice, and in the second one, I change the interval into 15 minutes. And in the third one, I change it to an hour. That way, I have candlestick data across 1 minute, 15 minutes, and 1 hour timeframes. Once I have all three data sources, I connect them into a merge node, so they are combined into one flow. And after that, I'll add an aggregate node to consolidate the three separate data sets into one single list. This way, the AI see everything as one unified data set rather than three separate items. The output at this point is still messy. A lot of extra fields like currency, metadata that we don't actually need. So I add a code node to clean it up. The code restructures everything into a neat JSON format, ticker, time frame, and candle data. And here's a shortcut for you. I'll link the code in the description below so you can copy paste it directly into your own workflow. Charts alone don't move markets, headlines do. These steps pulls in headlines from the last 24 hours to capture sentiment around the stock. So I create another HTTP request node, and this time pointing to newsapi.org website. And just like before, you need a free account and an API key. So simply log in to their website and create them. Inside the node, I set the query parameter Q as the ticker, and in that way, when I type TSLA, which is Tesla, into WhatsApp, it will pull Tesla news. And when I type AAPL, which is Apple, it will pull Apple news. I also add another parameter called from, and I set it to today minus 1 day. We only grab the last 24 hours of news, then I paste in my API key. When I test the node, I see all the recent headlines for the ticker. And next, I connect this output into an OpenAI node. I use the message model option with GPT 4.1 mini, and I set up a prompt that tells me in the model like so. Again, you can find this prompt in the link via the description below. And finally, I tell the model to output this answer in a JSON format so we can merge it easily later. Now I merge the two main streams, aka the candlestick data and news sentiment, into one dataset. I aggregate them into one single list so the AI can have both the technical and news overview. This is where actual trading recommendation will count. I add an AI agent node in n8n. For the user prompt, I'll make the AI to become an expert day trade analyst. And here's my prompt. If you want to use the same prompt, you can find it via the description below. For the system message, I implement rules for AI to follow. And again, you can copy the same prompt through the description. This forces the AI to keep its answer clean and structured. To handle the analysis part, this time I connect GPT 4.1, where it's more capable of working with large financial data sets. The final step is to send the agent's output back to WhatsApp. I add a WhatsApp Business Cloud send message node, connects it to my number, and pass it to the AI output as the text. Now I send a ticker into WhatsApp. The system runs the full pipeline, including candlestick, news sentiment, and trade analysis, and sends it back as a recommendation to me in seconds. Let's test it. I send TSLA, which is Tesla. The workflow runs, checks the data, runs the analysis, and sends me back a signal that says hold, which is a recommendation that asks me not to trade. Now I send AAPL. This time the system comes back with a buy recommendation, complete with entry price, stop losses, and exit target. How cool is that? This isn't just a demo. It's a working framework for automated trading where WhatsApp is the front end and n8n is the back-end orchestrator. API feeds the data and AI delivers the decision. The outcome is a disciplined, bias-free trading assistant that runs on autopilot and puts signals into your pocket. And that's how we build a fully automated AI day trading agent inside n8n, powered by WhatsApp. You send a ticker, it sends back a trade, clean, simple, and completely automated. If you find this tutorial helpful and you want more AI automation tips and tricks that can help you apply to your day-to-day or your business, make sure to subscribe to this channel. I publish step-by-step video like this every week so you can learn them, copy them, and put them straight into work. I'll see you in the next one.